Hey, what's up, guys? I had to make this Facebook Live. It's going to be short, but this is so powerful. Now, let me tell you what Coach Nana just said. So she's hosting this pajama party training, right? And she was training some of her team members, and she said, I want to let you guys know that if your why is not strong enough, you will eventually quit. Coach Nana laid it down. She said that. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so powerful, Coach Naja. She said, I got to say it again. If your why is not strong enough, you will eventually quit. And that just so resonated with me because I tell people this, I don't pull punches. Being successful isn't easy, but it's worth it. But you gotta have that strong why that propels you to do those things that you want to do those things you need to do to find success. Your strong why has to propel you to wake up early and stay up late. Your strong why has to be that passion for like why you keep going despite the no's and why you keep going when maybe it doesn't feel like to you that it's ever going to happen. You got to have a strong why. And let me tell you why this resonated with me. Oh boy, do I have a strong why. I was just telling my friend, here's my why. I do not want to do anything that I don't want to do. I cannot work a job. I could not work a job. Now, I did for a little while. I taught school in Baltimore City for like 1 year, right? But I'm like this. I don't feel like going any place when I don't want to go there. I don't want to be in four walls all day. Lord God knows I cannot do that. I could not do that. Last time I had a job was 2004. So my why is so strong. So my why is, look, I'm going to build my own income from the comfort of my own home because I don't feel like working for anybody. I don't feel like going anywhere I don't want to go. I don't want to be anywhere I don't want to be. And I want my time to be my own. I want to be the commander of my own time and of my own life. And that is so strong within me. I'm telling you, it propels me forward. And look, guys, as Coach Nana said, she said, if your why isn't strong, you will quit. Because there will be days that you feel like quitting, but you can't give in to the feeling. If your why is strong, wait a minute, what's my alternative? I'm either going to make this thing work or I got to go work for somebody. I got to make this thing work or I'm going to have to punch in a clock. I'm going to either have to make this thing work or I'm going to have to, as a grown woman, have to ask a grown other woman, a grown other man, can I go to the bathroom? Can I take a bathroom break, please? Can I go on vacation, please? What? Why should I have to ask somebody, can I get off for 2 weeks? That's not me. And I will never do it. And so whatever it is that I have to do to make sure that I can develop an income from the comfort of my own home is what I'm going to do. So that is so strong within me that propels me to keep on going. So in the beginning, when things were harder than they are right now, because I was in the process of developing a skill set and I didn't have everything in place. I was still figuring out how to make things work. I knew my other option was something I didn't want, so I knew I had to keep going. I couldn't imagine like giving up and not doing a business on the side of what I was currently doing. There were times where I was a substitute teacher, so that was flexible, so I could do it when I wanted to. But I had my network marketing that was learning how to build and how to grow to a full-time income while I was substitute teaching. So I still had that flexibility. I made sure, I'm like, I don't care what it takes. I'm going to figure out how to win. I'm going to figure out how to monetize this thing. I'm going to figure out how to be successful because my why is so strong. Now, my why, guys, is I just shared with you that I'm psychologically unemployable. I cannot work for anybody, right? But your why may be something different. So my why has to do with freedom. Like, I just want to be free. I want to be able to go. I want to be able to do whatever I want to do. Maybe your why is related to something else. I don't know. Maybe your why has to do with your children or something for the next generation, or all those things are important to me as well. But what really propels me is things for me. is like, I don't want to work for nobody. So what is your why? And it has to be strong, right? It has to be strong because as Coach Nana said, that if your why is not like, this is what Napoleon Hill says, right? The desires in you, if you want to be rich, this is what he says. The desire is the starting point of all achievement, right? You got to have a strong desire. And he says it has to be like a white, flaming, burning desire, not just a wishy-washy, oh, I'm going to do this. Like some people join a business, and they're like, I'm going to try. And inside of me, I'm like, oh my God, I know what that means. How are you don't try. Like, I will never say I'm going to try a business. What is that? I'm going to try. No, I'm not going to try. I'm going to do. And if I don't know, I'm going to figure out how to do. I'm going to develop the skill sets. I'm going to read the books. I'm going to watch the videos. I'm going to ask people who know more than me. I'm not going to try to do it. Like, try to pick up this pen. I can't try to pick up this pen. How do you try to pick up the pen? I'm either going to pick it up or I'm not going to pick it up. So you've got to make sure that your why is just strong. Yvette says your why should make you cry. Absolutely. I know I'd be crying if I had to work a job. Oh my God. When I was a school teacher in Baltimore City, literally I had ulcers. I would cry in that parking lot because I did not want to go in to teach those kids every day. It was just like, I developed ulcers. Literally one day I actually threw up in the parking lot. I just couldn't do it. I lasted 1 year, y'all. That's it. That's 1 year, and I couldn't do that anymore. That was 2004. And then it was, I think 2006 was the first year I ever made a six-figure income. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. Find your why. Find your passion, that thing that's going to drive you, because if you don't have it, you will give up. If you don't have it, you will quit, because I'm here to tell you, success is not easy. There is a price that you've got to pay, and you've got to pay it up front and in full. And it's just, when you're in network marketing and when you're a leader and you just get to meet all these people and you just see how people wimp out, you're like, what? Look, y'all got to learn how to develop a rhino skin. You got to be a rhino. You got to be thick-skinned, because there are going to be darts that shoot at you that try to steal your dreams. There are going to be naysayers. There's going to be dream stealers. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be distractions. But you got to be strong. You have to be mentally tough. You've got to develop the skill set and the mindset to do what it takes to get the things that you want. And it's not easy. So stop wimping out. Some of y'all are such wimps. They said no to me. Oh, nobody wants to do my business. Nobody wants to sign up. Come on. Develop the skill set. Figure out what it is that you've got to do, how you got to say it. I mean, everything. Like when a person goes to be a nurse, they don't know how to do nursing. They go to school and they figure it out. When a person goes to be a surgeon, they don't all of a sudden say, oh my gosh, I don't know how to perform operation. You got to go to school for many years. So maybe in your network marketing business, you don't know how to do it. You got to go back to school to figure it out. If you're at the point where you're like, nobody wants to sign up, somebody is signing up with somebody. It's not that nobody wants to sign up. Maybe they're just not signing up with you because you don't know how to approach them. Maybe your frequency that you're giving off is you're scared, you're timid, you're needy. That's not a magnetic personality. People don't want to be with anybody who's scared, who's scared and wishy-washy and timid. But let me tell you this. But until you develop that posture, you got to do it afraid. So I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being afraid. Do it afraid and do it bad until you be good. See, some of you are in that bad stage now and you're like, oh, nobody wants to join me. Well, nobody's joining you right now, maybe because your skill set's not right. See, it's not always in what you say, it's the music that you play. So in your posture and the music that you play is just not a frequency that draws people to you. Okay, but know that this is just where I am right now. This is not who I'm always going to be. I'm going to develop myself into something bigger, better, more magnanimous. And one day my results are going to be different, Lola, right? One day my results are going to be different. But before you be great, you got to be good. Before you're good, maybe you're bad. Before you're bad, in order to know you're bad, you just got to do something. So if you understand the process and how it works, get started, do it afraid, grow, and get better. What's up, Chuck? Go grow and get better as you go along. Some of you guys got to give yourself some grace. You know what? Oh, this isn't for me. No, maybe it is for you. You just got to learn how to do it. Maybe you got to put some money into investing in yourself and attend the seminars. Go to Eric Worre's Go Pro. You know, do whatever it is that you got to do to become a professional at your craft and in your industry. Work on your personal development. You got to work on your skill set and your mindset. And if those of you are out there and you're one of the ones that say, I can't do this, it's not working, it's too hard, you got to find your why. There's some reason you decided to do what it is that you are doing. What is your alternative if you don't keep going? What is your retirement going to look like? What is your lifestyle going to look like? What is your life going to be like if you don't get what it is that you showed up to get up to, what you showed up here for, as far as success goes? I don't want to even think about, and you shouldn't even want to think about, if you don't reach your goals, if you work your job. Okay, so we talk about the 40-40 plan. So here you go. You're working 40 hours a week on a job most likely that you really don't like, and you go do that for 40 years, and then you retire, and then they expect you to live off of 40% of what you couldn't even live off of 100% when you were working. That doesn't make sense. And then because taxes eat up 1/3 of your income, and then debt eats up another 1/3 of your income, and then you're left with just 1/3 to live off of anyway, you weren't able to save for retirement outside of your job. So now you don't have millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars accumulated because you didn't get the financial literacy, and you didn't learn about like private reserve accounts, and you didn't learn about how to not just save but to invest. And so now you can't really enjoy that retirement. So guys, come on. It's time to grow up. It's time to stop wimping out. It's time to stop being a crybaby. It's time to figure out how to get what you showed up for. It's time to realize that you got to develop yourself into more. It's time to realize that, as Coach Nana said, you've got to have that strong why that drives you onwards to success. As Jim Rohn says, don't wish it were easier. Wish that you were better. And for you to be better, it's up to you. It's not up to your sponsor. It's not up to your company. It's not up to your husband, your kid. It's up to you to get better. You got to say, if it is to be, it's up to me. It's up to you to develop yourself, to work harder on yourself than you do your business, because as you grow yourself, then your income will grow. It's a direct correlation between your personal growth and the size of your check. I'm just telling you what it is. So y'all see I'm passionate, because sometimes I just get it can be frustrating working with people. See, the best thing that I do, best thing I love about what I do is the people, because I get to help people and inspire them and see them reach their goals and dreams and see them grow. But then the worst thing is the people too, because it can be so frustrating because so many people say, oh, I'm so excited. I want to join up. I want to do this thing. And then they let distractions come. They let life come and knocks them out the business. And then, oh, I don't see, I'm going to shift directions. I'm going to decide this isn't for me. I'm going to stop. And then people do this, hey, Annette, do this whole stop and start thing. Come on, guys. Y'all know about consistency. You know about being consistent and being persistent. I mean, if you know it, just do it, because you're never going to reach the target that you're aiming for if you're starting and stopping all the time. That is not how you win. You've got to get started and you've got to stay started. It's just the reality of what it is. So I hope this video has helped you. If I'm stepping on your toes, good. Your toes need to be stepped on. Like Les Brown said, the reason that dog was yelping as that man walked down the street is because the owner said that the nail isn't rusty enough. He's sitting on that rusty nail and it's not painful enough to make him move and do something. So hopefully you're at a point where things are bad enough that you finally say, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this work. I'm tired of this pain. I'm tired of the lack. Tired of not having. I'm tired of my kids asking me and I'm saying no. I'm tired of not being able to travel. I'm tired of having to ask somebody, can I take 2 weeks? I'm tired of the government taking so much money out of my check and me not having to say so. I'm tired of not having the wealth that I want for my family. For things to change, you got to change, guys. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Whew, I feel better now I got that out. All right, guys. I love you all. Hey, look, tomorrow, if you're in Baltimore area, within 3 hours of driving, you guys have to meet me at the BWI Sheraton Hotel. I'm having a financial empowerment event there, a Make Wealth Real financial empowerment whole day. We're going to have millionaire mentors and coaches and experts there. They're going to be teaching all these things that we need to know. How to keep more of our money and get Uncle Sam out of your pocket. How to increase your cash flow and have top-notch credit scores in the 800s. How to become a debt-free millionaire and turn your debts into wealth, right? These are all the kind of things that we need to learn. It doesn't matter what type of business that you're in. If you make $1, you need to learn how to grow, save, and protect your money. It's so important. Robert Kiyosaki says this: the reason why so many people are struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, and just in a bad way financial, is because of lack of financial literacy. We've got to learn more about money and how money works and money principles, and then teach that to our children. You know, wealthy people are more intentional with their kids as it relates to money. They teach their kids things about money that the middle class doesn't teach their children. We got to learn how to teach our children differently, how to help them to think differently about money. So come on out tomorrow to the BWI Sheraton Hotel. It starts at 10. Meet me there at 9:30. It's going to be a great day of financial empowerment. Inbox me if you want to find out more. But hopefully this video has helped you in some type of way. And I look forward to continuing to connect with you guys. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.